Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, what we're going to talk about tonight is Gretchen Whitmer's nightmare has just occurred up in Michigan in her bid to be re-elected Queen of Michigan. And if you guys have been paying attention, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a newcomer, a GOP outsider named Tudor Dixon. This is important for you and I because Michigan is on my short list of constitutional carry next year should this work. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is the worst case scenario that Gretchen Whitmer could have in her re-election bid for governor of Michigan. And I'm going to walk you through everything because this is massive and this is indicative because it's happening in multiple different places across the United States. Everything is going to be linked in the description box below. I cannot wait to share this with you guys. Send this one out because this one has legs and something everyone needs to know. And if you are new, we would love to earn that subscription just to get more people in the fold to send out information like this more quickly and efficiently. So thank you so much for your consideration. And now I'm going to say a quick word from my sponsor, SDI, a returning sponsor, and then we are going to hit it. I'm going to show you Gretchen's nightmare. Oh, it's going to be delicious. Now, I know a lot of you out there like to upgrade and build your own guns. If you're looking for a way to take your hobby to the next level, Sonoran Desert Institute can help. The online programs at SDI cover armor courses, gunsmithing, ballistics, shooting sports management, woodworking and finishing, and much more. Plus, all the materials are shipped directly to your door, and there's never been a better time to improve upon some knowledge you have to actually make a difference in your life. So check out that link in the description box below. Let them know that I sent you, and thank you so much to SDI for sponsoring this week's videos, because I can bring you stuff like this. All right, so you guys are familiar. The lady on screen, the governor of Michigan. This is Gretchen Whitmer. She's not in a great place right now because particularly you've got Biden inflation, you've got Biden's dragging poll numbers, you've got Democrats in a really rough spot across the nation, and the worst thing that could come down the pike is Tudor Dixon. And Tudor Dixon is this woman right here. She's the Trump-backed gubernatorial candidate. This woman is solid. Now, why am I covering this? Well, obviously because Gretchen Whitmer is anti-2A and this woman is not. And going against Gretchen Whitmer would be profoundly impactful for not just gun rights in Michigan. We're talking constitutional carry. This is next level. This is the same level as Doug Mastriano in Pennsylvania. Now, the interesting thing about Michigan, to lay the field out a little bit, you've got a Republican Senate and a Republican House. The only split part of the government is the governor's seat. You get Whitmer out of there and you get a governor in there like Tudor Dixon, who is now the Republican nominee, who has openly said constitutional carry is going to happen for 2A rights. The website is linked in the description if you want to see more about her because she is at least saying the things that are the real deal. Now, this is important, but I'm going to keep walking you through because this is massive, and at the end, I'm going to show you why Whitmer is so terrified of this. But let me show you a little bit about this woman who's going against Gretchen Whitmer, Tudor Dixon. You'll hear that name a lot. Tudor Dixon is a businesswoman. Okay, free market. Breast cancer survivor. Okay, tough as nails. And working mom of 4 girls. Respect. She's built a career in Michigan's steel industry throughout the early 2000s. Michigan's in the middle of that little rust belt. There's a lot of votes that have to do around industry, blue-collar workers, and the steel industry. That's a big piece. She was involved in agriculture, automotive, and energy sales, among others, and quickly a leader in that space. Tudor was highlighted in 2009 as just 31 years old as part of metal casting's next generation. She is firmly in that demographic. That's huge because a big voting bloc for the Democrats in the Michigan Rust Belt area are unions. And where do unions live and work? In steel mills, in these industries. She has a direct appeal to Democrat mainstay voting. But let's keep going. I'm going to say a couple more things, and this is right up our alley. Check this out. So this is Tudor Dixon. She's a constitutionalist and supports constitutional carry. Again, this is off her website. She's not told me this. I'm just telling you what she's advertising. This is what she got elected on. Regarding school safety, she's called for all so-called diversity, equity, and inclusion consultants and administrators in public schools to be cut and funding of their positions to be repurposed and used for arming school security, hardening schools. Check. She also proposed one-time federal situation relief funds to harden schools through increased security features and planning. She's talking about hardening the schools across the board, reallocating the woke agenda towards hardening schools. That's going to play pretty well in Michigan. But here's, again, where it comes to us. Number 2 profile, the number 2 important thing of her issues, enact constitutional carry. Stop all efforts to restrict the Second Amendment and ensure that law-abiding citizens can protect themselves. Now, in Michigan, you've got Like I said, a Republican Senate and a Republican House. You have got a Republican governor, you've got the trifecta, baby, and that could be the 26th state right there for constitutional carry. As I mentioned, it's on my short list. But now, let's get into why Gretchen Whitmer would be so terrified of someone like Tudor Dixon. It's quite simple. A person like a candidate like Gretchen Whitmer is going to run on identity politics. It's a very large part of the left. It's a large part of the Democratic platform. Tudor Dixon is the exact same demographic and the exact same identity as Gretchen Whitmer. That both white middle-aged females. They both have children. They're both running for the governor's seat, and they both are anatomically female. figure that issue out. And then you've also got the idea of abortion, which they have an equal say in, so you can't say you can't talk about it. This woman has everything in place to not only take down Gretchen Whitmer, turn Michigan fully red in the trifecta, get constitutional carry in the 26th state in Michigan. This has legs, and I am excited and I'm here for it. This is not even going into Kari Lake down in Arizona, who just won. This is not even looking at Doug Mastriano, who has potential to win. This is big, and this is going across the whole nation, and that's why we're covering it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments field below, and I will see you tomorrow morning on the Bullet Points. See you later.